This is an overview of how I use ChatGPT to pull out different video clip segments from a longer form video inclusive of a transcript. So to take a step back, the reason why I run this process is that I work with clients to help them with their paid media efforts. As part of that support, I often branch out into related marketing activities to help them put together creative among other aspects of their marketing program. Oftentimes, video can be a really powerful ad format and storytelling medium, but creating videos is not always super easy. However, some clients that I work with often put together webinars, longer form YouTube videos, podcasts, etc., and it can be really easy to pull out video clips from those longer form videos to use as ads, as well as just general repurposing of content. So what I've done here, so I've pulled together an example of the prompts that I use to recreate this process, and it helps to save me a ton of time. So instead of watching through an hour-long video, breaking that down into timestamps, circling back multiple times, this can be done in a couple minutes. So what I'll run through here is an example using a business that is not my client, but one where there was an easily available podcast related to marketing with a transcript to show you what this looks like. So first, I'll copy and paste the first prompt that I use. All that I do here is I just replace this website placeholder. In this case, using Paceto, given that Chris Walker has his B2B Revenue Vitals podcast, and I could find a transcript for that. So what I'll do is I'll hit enter. ChatGPT, you'll see it'll start searching the web and then provide a response to this prompt. So the main portion of this prompt that is useful here is looking at the website of this brand and building out target customer personas. If you've already got a persona doc, you don't necessarily need to do this, but I find it helpful to show how this works. So for each persona, I also have ChatGPT outline common frustrations / pain points, as well as motivations and aspirations. This will be really important because this will help to point ChatGPT in the right direction for pulling out relevant clips for this audience from the longer form video. So I'll run through a few different personas, provide frustrations, pain points, motivations, all that fun stuff. And then I've included a piece here around brand tone and voice. This isn't necessarily referenced for this set of prompts, but I find that this document in general can be helpful. So this is something that I'll save. What I'll then do from here is basically copy this information, paste it in a doc, and then save it. So I've just done that, basically copied everything into this Word doc. And then what I've also done is gone over to the podcast. Again, if you've got the actual transcripts from a Zoom webinar or something, easier to use, but I could grab that here, copied and pasted this, it's in a doc. So from here, I'll now come to my second prompt, where I'll basically upload some files here. Now I've got the brand tone and customer personas doc and the video transcript doc. Now all I have to do, copy and paste my second prompt, update the titles of the docs. So the transcript doc is called video transcript. The other doc is simply titled brand tone and customer personas. From here, hit enter, and ChatGPT will spit out two different types of videos. One between 2 and 5 minutes. So I like to use these for perhaps shorter YouTube videos that are a bit more consumable, really good for organic social. If you want to use like thought leader ads on LinkedIn, can be powerful here as well. But then if we want to look at shorter video variations under 60 seconds that can be more impactful for ads, this is where these are pulled out. And then this can basically be copy and pasted. It's got the timestamps, it's got the titles, the target personas, the key message, and sent over to a video editing team, can be pulled out directly, whatever it is. So that's the process that I like to use to basically atomize a longer form video into bite-sized pieces of content that can be distributed across other media channels.